What's up, y'all? Here we are back again for another episode of I'm Almost Joking, the podcast. And I am one half of the disrespective collective, Craig Smith, a.k.a. Sense of Life, here with.
He struggled to get that whole thing out. But it's your boy Quis, a.k.a. Dash. We're here for episode 59, like my boy Royce, Detroit, Michigan.
Come on, man. You know. Come on, man. And you rocking the Flint Tropics.
You know.
I'm gonna let the Miami go with because of the color scheme, and I know how that goes. You know, so yeah, but I don't know why I didn't think about that. Royce the 5'9", right? We ain't got to stick to. You know what? Now that we didn't open this lane up, never mind. Let me shut up.
We at that stage now with them whack numbers.
I was going to say something very wild about the '60s. But let me just.
I don't even know what you're going to say. I don't even want to know. What's your weekend like, bro?
It was about old ladies. You
and your gifts. You wonder why your IG be the way it be.
Hey, man, look. You call it what you want. Sometimes, first of all, a gift with some money. Look, it won't be that hard for me.
You hit Patty in the DMs yet?
Nah, not in the DMs yet, man. I told you I'm scared of her son, man. Her son be tough on niggas. He probably in her DMs looking like ready to retaliate on niggas shooting they shot.
And you don't know how to fraud him? Just fraud him. Like, yo, I'm from Chicago. So all you got to say, you got dreads and you from Chicago, he might back down.
No, I got to
You don't know you a comedian and you don't want no smoke? He don't know that?
Yeah, no, he don't. Not yet, at least.
All you got to do is swing your dreads. Say, I'm from Chicago. He like,
my dreads ain't even long enough to
I grew up like, whoa.
That even
that's all you gotta do.
Even I'd be scared to say that. I feel like somebody would do some checking on that background and they'll find out I'm not, and then they'll find out where I'm really from and be like, that's even worse. It was like you used to ride past here for school every day.
Hey.
Oh shit. How was? Damn, I'm not supposed to be cursing. They say it's the first minute, but nah. How was your week? Yeah, week, I should say. I shouldn't even say weekend. You work on the weekend.
Yeah, so look, it's happened on the weekend, though. So I'm at work on a Friday, right? Regular work stuff, right? And then some said, I got to send this money and pay this bill, right? Pull up my account. Boom, taxes hit. Woo!
You did your taxes already?
Did my taxes. Well, it was only the Fed, but the Fed hit.
Dang,
one thing I want to tell y'all.
I got my W-2s, too. I need, what am I doing?
Them taxes hit your boy good. Being a business owner, you got some other deductions you can claim, Craig.
Yeah, I'm writing all that off.
Oh God, boy, this was a good year.
Yeah,
this was a good year. Not with the business, but with them deductions. Yeah, it made it a good year. Shout out to business owners.
Shout out to the tax code. We'll just say that because we don't want to,
Yeah, I got back so much. I looked at my account. I was like, man, I think I can afford to get one of the women a complimentary BBL. Courtesy of Jalen Carter. We gonna write off your ass literally for this year, baby. I got enough to maybe give out. It's for marketing.
But we need a percentage if you ever blow up, and we need a 5-year exclusive Jalen Carter clothing contract.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That BBL will only be seen.
Yep. For more information, hit my DMs. But I was like, man. And somebody was like, somebody hit me up and was like, yo, how you just gonna be out here trying to give out BBLs? I thought you was gonna buy your penis, right? I guess they listen to the podcast. They be hearing the joke, right? Trying to hit me with the, I thought you was gonna buy you a penis. Trying to hit the joke. I'm like, what? So you know what I told her? I said, look, I'm gonna get that after all my businesses is together. Because the worst thing to me is when I see chicks with a BBL who live in an apartment. You can't put more investment in your ass than your roof. Yeah. So I couldn't, until everything is legit paid off, I ain't in no debts, I could not go buy my new penis. Because I could never be a homeless nigga with this new penis. Like, if you have 10, 11 inches of penis and you homeless, bro, there's no way you can live that down.
Yeah,
I invested more into my penis than my roof. So
and it ain't. I don't think it's gonna be one girl that will see that. It's still even with that though. That's how hard it is for men out here. Even with that and being homeless, there's still no woman that'll see that and be like, I'm gonna clean this up and I'm gonna take this home and make sure this right. As opposed to seeing a homeless girl with a nice BBL, she got options.
Ass probably stink though. When the last time she cleaned her BBL?
This is what I'm saying. I said you got to go clean it up first. You're not just gonna take it home and do something.
I don't know.
You clean it up. You let it shower for a week. Get to know her.
That's why I say hit me up for more details. For you to get my
get it
BBL,
checked out, get her papers back, make sure everything
you
right.
gotta be having your shit together. Like I can't be giving you no BBL and you be out here like crazy. I can't have you out here with that. I need a business, nice, educated young woman who just need an ass, and I'm gonna sponsor your ass, courtesy of JCC.
Oh, man. Just out of respect to everything and everybody, I did a podcast this week.
Oh, you cheating on me? You cheating on me? You know Craig ain't shit. He always somebody cheating. You a cheating ass. You ain't shit.
You know what? I'm glad it went that way. Let's go with that narrative. That's what I meant by that. It wasn't a segue at all. I did a podcast. Shout out to Poppins Urban Podcast. She hit me up, had me on there, and everything. And damn, what was the point of me bringing this up? Something happened over the week that we was talking about that. Damn, I forget now. But I did want to definitely mention that we did that podcast. We made some joke about the Will Smith thing. That was pretty dope and pretty cool. Fuck, I totally forgot what I was going to say. I knew I should have wrote it down. The thing that I was going to have on the what's the name? My weekend part. And I forgot I know what we was talking about. We was talking about how dude, like the networking piece and how it's messed up, how dudes, like sometimes if you don't look at somebody and value like like you'll check and see if they ain't got the numbers or whatever, and you don't like see the value that they have, then you won't, you'll treat them a certain way as far as them saying what they could do for you, or they working with you, or they hitting you up type stuff. And then as opposed to just working with whoever, which is like networking and shit, and finding out later like, oh, I didn't even know this person do this person know this person do this. Mm-hmm. And because they don't have the numbers or the following or the whatever that you deem will qualify them, you don't, what I'm saying, trust their word or want to work with them or willing to work with them, that type of stuff. And I just think that's like bogus on, I would say black people scale, but it's kind of like everybody who's trying to do something, but it does kind of really more so help even like back to black business and stuff with your clothing line stuff, like how when you popping, everybody gonna be like, oh, I knew, let me grab that when it's hot, but like right now ain't nobody like just gonna do it off the strength.
Yeah, you always in the grinding stage whenever you trying to build anything. Our podcast, we was at I think we sat on 42 subscribers for I don't know how long. You know what I'm saying? Like we sat on 42, and then people start catching it from some of the grading scales or whatever, and people stay through. Shout out to everybody who do stay through and listen to that thing. But it's like the grinding stages. The people who know you, they support the first maybe 1, 2, then they just fall off. So then it's like, all right, now it's the grind. So it's the same thing with your business. You get like if you open up, you'll have a lot of people come out and grab some food or something. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's go show some love. But the whole thing is like what's going on a month from now. You know what I'm saying? So that's the key. Like whenever you're doing anything, it's just you gotta keep them. Getting them is one thing, but you gotta be able to keep them in business.
Sure. Another thing we discussed, I was because now I remember too the main thing. I was gonna talk about that second. The main thing I had Kevin Samuels, the old background that we had, the white background. I did it over Zoom, and I chose that background to have it. So I was using that, and when I started, they was like, "Is that Kevin Samuels right there?" And I was like, "Yeah."
The GOAT. Yes, it is.
And they was like, "Oh, we gonna talk about that." I'm like, "All right, I'm ready. Cool." We ain't never break it up, but I was ready to like defend it and talk about it and everything. And I was like, all right, these are stuff I can't say. I can't be like, yeah, that's that was really Quis choice, but I'm a rock with him.
Hey, you should have said. You should have called me in. You could have called me on the from the friend. I'd have been like, I tell you exactly why the kid's on there.
I thought they was gonna have me on the ropes, man. I was like, oh, they finna question me about him. I ain't got that much knowledge. Oh shit.
I got all the Godfather. That's the GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
But I just noticed it. I'm like, oh yeah, we changed that. But yeah, I almost had to defend our guy.
Man, shout out to Kev. R.I.P. to the legend. You know what's crazy though? Cause like I support Kev, But even me, I ain't agree with everything he say. Sometimes, bro, be wild a little bit.
I don't agree with everything nobody says.
Exactly. There's
Rappers
nobody
that I
on
love
earth.
got weak raps. J. Cole got that weak ass, I'm looking for the meals, I ain't talking Burger King. I hate that line. I hate it. It's so bad. I don't know why. I hate it. It say he got something else about, I don't like no feces rhymes, no fecal rhymes. I did, like, and then we go move on. I had this one like fecal matter rhyme, right? And I thought it was so fucking dope and so clever. I never used it, but I also never heard it. You ain't ready for the shit you're in.
I'm a hate to burst your bubble, bro. I actually used that rhyme years ago.
Yeah.
I actually used that. Literally, I think at first I'm thinking like he's trying to be funny. I'm like, ain't nobody even heard that shit. You know, I'll be recording my own shit at that point.
Oh well, I never heard nobody say
shit.
that. And I was just because I hate any fecal matter rhymes that just suck whenever I hear them. I don't like them. I don't know why. It's just cringy
I just
to
used
me.
Because I thought it was a double entendre with the urine. I was trying to think of
it
the
really,
urine.
and I think when I said
did.
it on some playing shit, that's what made me laugh because I'm like, that is kind of actually pretty dope. But I would never say that. But yeah, it is.
Matter of fact, I tell you exactly when I came up with the line. Is when I had my youngest. He was just pissed. And I was like, you know, you getting shitted and pissed on a lot. You start thinking of shit piss lines. It just came out like that. You know what I'm saying? He was in some shit. That motherfucker had pissed on, man. That nigga was
that
wildin'.
weirdly makes sense because that's all you see, and you like, hey, you know,
when you and your rapper mind, you start thinking all kind of bars. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I had thought of that line.
That's dope to and for somebody. Like somebody will like it, and if you wrote that for the right person, they will love it. Speaking of writing and writing for people, even though this ain't got nothing to do with that, did Chris Brown have a point when he was writing what he wrote and posted it? For those of y'all that don't know, Chris Brown kind of made a point about y'all tripping on me and still hating me from something I did 17 years ago. I think when he was like 17, 19, something. Anyway, he was super young.
He was 17.
And y'all praising this Krishan Rock and Blueface relationship and celebrating this, and they beating each other up every day, blah, blah, blah. And I agree with you too. Like I think he did have a point. I'm not saying neither one of them, right? We shouldn't be celebrating them and watching them, and I don't want to say helping them prosper because I'm for any black people getting money. But we shouldn't be celebrating or looking like we celebrating the fact or just this domestic violence anywhere around altogether. Because if let's just say, no disrespect to nobody, but if Blueface was, who do we care about?
I don't care about none of these niggas.
I'm saying like the culture. Excuse me. If Blueface was a Lil Baby, that's who he beefing with. Let's use him. If Blueface was Lil Baby,
Blueface beefing with Lil Baby?
Yeah.
I'd be lost with these little dudes, bro.
Oh, we'll get to that later because I want to bring. Actually, we could put that in. We could put that in this if we want because it is all a point to it. But I'll let you know what he beefing with Lil Baby about. But
Lil Baby was in his girl DM,
exactly.
right? Oh yeah, I saw that on one.
So if, But if
sense.
Blueface was a Lil Baby or somebody big that we cared about, Blueface don't bleed me. But that's the real. People would be tripping if he like you hitting girls with your girlfriend. It wouldn't be just cool. It wouldn't just be in the black culture and us just being like keeping it. Nah, man, somebody will say something. I think, right?
I don't know, bro. Cause it'd be a lot of these dudes doing some sucker lame shit,
but not on camera.
Yes, on Blueface.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on. Let's go to Blueface himself. Oh, that joint when he was on, was that Adam 22? Mm-hmm. When he was on there and he let them escort his girl up off of the couch like that, physically escort, bro, that's fuck nigga shit. Like, why are we like you just let some niggas come in here, grab your girl up, and you just sitting there continuing with
told him to.
That's fuck shit. How you sitting there and you gonna tell the security to come hem your girl up?
What if he was scared? We seen those him.
Come on, fam.
And then but I'm not even on some scared of her. I might have to hit her back. I don't want to do this on camera. This is a huge platform.
She wouldn't even pop.
I'm not giving this to Adam 22.
I'm not, bro. You not finna. Ain't no group of niggas finna come hem my chick up, bro. Like we not doing that. That's my chick. She gonna chill when I tell her to chill the fuck out. If you ain't finna have to come here and physically make her chill. I'm not.
Are you saying that if she don't, she wouldn't be there with you on that platform? Because
not even what just if she that. Don't?
No. What if she do well?
No, she gonna respect it too. If not, she shouldn't even be your girl.
That's what I'm
nigga.
saying. Like you saying it from a place where like
I'm saying it from a place of accountability for both of us. Like if I'm doing some shit, my woman should be like, "Hey, babe, chill the fuck out." Like that's my partner. She should be the one. If anybody gonna tell me, nigga, you doing too much, it should be your girl.
Now
my girl ain't even gonna wild out. Hey, chill the fuck out, and she gonna respect it.
But we see what's going on, and we see that she not. So what do you do in the event that she not?
First off, she a broken ass woman in general. But why she broken? Because of this motherfucker.
You brought her there and you know all of this. So when
she being used in general. That's what I'm saying. That nigga don't care about her. She being used. Right. Ain't no man finna sit there and let them niggas just come hem his girl up like that, drag. You hear your girl yelling and wilding the fuck out, or you just sitting there like, bro, I'm not even listening to that. What we gonna do when we get home? So if you care about your girl, you gon' hey, hold on, bro, stop the camera. You gonna check her ass like, chill the fuck out. You might grab her up and and get your ass, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't finna let these random ass big ass niggas just come grab him. Man, I'm not doing that, bro. I'm just not like. I don't think Blueface give two fucks about her.
I ain't even look at it like that, but I do agree with that second point you just said, because that would be one point in the case of him probably not giving a fuck like he should. Because I would also, if my relationship that volatile, if we being real, if my relationship that volatile, I probably would leave it for me and her. This ain't healthy for neither one of us. Like,
word.
Especially me, because if I feel like I got to defend myself, who gonna believe me after the fact? Like, nah, I'm good.
I just don't feel like me. I done had plenty of chicks throughout the years hit me, swing off, hem me up, all kind of shit. They try to hem me up, whatever. I ain't never smacked none of them. I ain't never punched none of them. I might have shook one or two. But I ain't never put my hands on them, because at the end of the day, you can't harm me.
Yeah,
it's nothing you like. I don't need to.
I done got hit before too, and it hurted. Okay?
It hurted when I got hit a couple times, but like you can't. Like I know physically, it's like a kid. A kid can hurt you. A kid can punch you when it hurt. Yeah. But at the end of the day, like you can't beat me up. like maybe that's my arrogance, but it's like I'm not gonna react the same way to a kid. Wow, now I might hem their ass up, but it's like you can't hurt me.
Our kid gonna get power bombed into the bed quick as hell if he hurt me.
You might get choke slammed real quick, but you know what I'm saying? You can't hurt me.
That's super. I yoke a kid up real quick. You gotta let them know. Hey, little niggas know. You gotta really let them know how small they are if they get to that point.
But that's how I be like when dudes be all abusive like that.
Can't do that with women.
At the end of the day, like that woman can't hurt you. You know what I'm saying? But back to Chris Brown point, he was a kid. So he not reacting to the situation as a grown man, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm one of them dudes that was like, I'm never gonna listen to Chris Brown again because I don't like that domestic violence. Like that's some of the most sucker shit. Because I don't feel like in most cases, I ain't saying it ain't some exceptions. Yo, women can't beat you up, nigga.
Yeah.
So if that's a last resort thing. I can't control you no other way. I'm gonna put my hands on you. I'm gonna physically harm you, and I'm gonna try to enforce that you gonna do what I tell you. That's some sucker shit. So I'm never gonna be a supportive of a man who like, especially one who just whooped the hell out that girl like Chris Brown did.
I was gonna say I've never heard allegedly. no excuse for like no domestic violence where I've been like, I believe that. But I will say this. If it was a case where like a girl got a gun or something or a knife or something,
that's different though.
That's totally different.
Yeah, that's not domestic
I ain't never
violence.
heard no story like that. Nah. Because usually if a girl got a gun or a knife, the dude do the smart thing and run and get away.
Anybody up a strap that can go plenty of different ways. And
I know.
And even if after the fact, even if she did it and eventually calmed down and put the gun away, that shit still might go left.
Hey, I never be there to see if she calmed down and put the gun away. Because you pull a weapon, I'm leaving. I'm running away. I'm done. You win the argument and I'm gone. And hey, this relationship over. I ain't gonna be back.
Depending on what she mad about, you gotta talk your way out of it first. Don't just run. She already ain't gonna pull the gun on you. She gonna just light your ass up. You gonna
well, if it's one of them situations like she caught me doing something I wasn't supposed to do and she got that mad, this relationship's still over. I'll never trust her again.
That's my point. Like it can go once that gun pulled.
She shouldn't trust me.
Once that gun pulled, it can always go left because where the trust gonna be? You threaten to kill me. Like it ain't no going.
That's what I'm saying. I'm never gonna trust you because you get that mad at me, like cheating or whatever. So leave me or whatever, but you want to kill me? That's scary, ridiculous. I can't live that life. And you also shouldn't trust me because now I'm loving in fear. And you don't want my love in fear. You don't mean to love you because I'm scared of you. Nah, that's not cool.
And that's what abusive niggas do. They try to beat the fear in them to stay with them. Like I've never liked abusive niggas. My mother had a situation when I was a kid. I never liked that shit. It's like that is I don't like it. Yeah. It's not okay. But with all that being said, Chris Brown got a point. Yeah. Because at least he was a kid who his mother was abused. I do remember seeing an interview where he said his mother was a victim of domestic violence. Yeah. So he ain't learned how to deal with it. He's reenacted what he saw growing. Yeah. I can understand as a grown ass man. He young. He made a mistake, and he ain't been no other things about no stuff like that since.
And to still bring that up every time, I think is just I don't know. And we don't do that for like I say it all the time. We don't do that for the Elvises. We don't do that for Ben Roethlisberger. We don't do that for Brett Favre, who sent the pic to that reporter, allegedly, or if it was ever found true, then take my allegedly back. But, like, we don't do that for they people, but they always do that to us. So that's another reason why I'm like, if it's one of these situations where it looks like redemption and he don't have no other stuff and he not still doing that, then we got to forgive the way that y'all apparently forgive. So
I don't even want to say that. I just feel like at the end of the day,
I just make that.
No, I'm saying I feel like we just got to get to a point to where we real about being human. And what I mean by that is, when we was all kids, we all did dumb shit. We all said dumb shit. We all made bad mistakes. We all did things we regret. All of us. Some people did worse things than others, but we all did it. You cannot try to condemn kids for making kid choices. Some bad. That kid might have shot somebody. It could have been anything. That don't make that kid a bad person because they made cause you can shoot somebody in 2 seconds.
That kid shoot somebody that I know in my family that I love, lock that little
I ain't say kill.
Forever.
I ain't say kill. I said shoot. This is my point.
If you shoot him, give him 40 years.
But what's the situation?
40 years, I'll forgive him.
But my point is, like, people make a lot of mistakes when they're young, and you can't just try to throw our youth away because they made a mistake. Chris Brown made a mistake, and I ain't gonna lie, I held it against him. I'm like, man, I don't want to hear that nigga music, nothing. But like, he ain't did nothing like that since. That was a one-time thing. It wasn't like Rihanna said, like, he's an abusive guy or nothing like that.
That's another thing. Once Rihanna forgive him,
Rihanna forgave him. She cool with it. So it's like things moved on. So it's like, I ain't having enough about it. Like, I'm not gonna hold that against this dude forever. He made good music too. Like, he made some good music, and it's like he made a mistake.
About if you think you finna take Chris Brown away from me,
he made one
I already
mistake.
Gotta not listen to the R in public.
I don't listen to that dude. But that's another example. He was a grown man. Like, you doing stuff and you understand what you doing. Yeah, like, I'm not supporting that.
Lock that nigga up. But, give him the extra 25 that y'all trying to give him just on GP if you want.
Just toss that to him. You know, Chris Brown, he was a young man, made a mistake. He been on the straight and narrow since. Like, I'm not holding that against that young man.
All right. Speaking of, let me stop trying to segue shit, right? Rihanna and ASAP. Everybody was mad over this cover. Did you see the cover?
I did.
I seen the cover and I didn't really draw all of the stuff they did. I seen the cover with the Illuminati stuff on it. It was like, look at this, the hand covering the dick. That's penis shaming right there. He holding the baby, he looking down, she looking up, pulling him. I was like, that's way too. First of all, it's Rihanna. Trust me, they did not want ASAP on the cover. Rihanna, she should be, shout out to her for getting him on the cover.
She got enough power to get anybody she want on the cover.
Yeah, so it's like, shout out to Rihanna. And when your girl is that bad or that one, sometimes you're going to have to, I'm not saying you shouldn't lead, I'm not saying that at all, but it's going to be points where your leadership shows in you being able to fall back. This is her moment, fall back, let her have it, and that don't make you less of a leader to let your lady shine. That's how I felt about it. But everybody was up in arms saying that it was emasculating and demoralizing the men, and that was the message they was trying to send.
It was.
They was looking super deep into it.
Look,
you go ahead.
Okay, it was right. It was that cover was very demasculating to men. It was very much so putting us in a supportive role versus a leadership role. This is what they try to do with black men in general these days. Not saying there ain't nothing wrong with women leading, but in public, you ain't seeing these magazines like that with white men. You're not seeing it. They always keep their white man in a leadership position the way they promote them to the public. But whatever. Needless to say, okay.
I ain't got enough evidence to say not so.
Needless to say, right?
I don't study magazines.
With all that being said, right? So what? Because let's keep it real. Your girl is Rihanna, bro. Like, you ain't leading Rihanna. Like,
if this was anybody else,
like,
I guess it's like
she's an exception to a rule. Like, that's what I'm saying. You regular chicks who got jobs as secretaries and y'all work at the CNAs, you're not Rihanna. Stop thinking you can make Rihanna moves because you're not Rihanna. You're not a multi-billionaire businesswoman, mogul, actress, singer. You're not Rihanna. This is Rihanna we're talking about. You ain't leading Rihanna. All you gonna be to Rihanna at best is a partner. At best. You ain't leading that woman, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, because if any, like, I can't think of, like, a woman I dealt with in my life that I'd be, like, cool with being, but she ain't Rihanna. Like, if she was
Rihanna.
I guess I can't say that because they would, if they was at that prestige to get that notification or whatever, to be, like, on the cover of a magazine, then they probably would be more popping than me. So I probably would have to be like, well, damn, that would be that version of Rihanna. But
nah,
I wouldn't be like, I don't know.
More popping than me and you being Rihanna is not the same.
I think if anything, I probably just wouldn't be on the cover. I'd be like, I don't need to be on some Jay-Z shit. I don't need to be on the cover. I can just watch you shine.
No.
And then I can let you.
And you know what would have happened? You would have got a problem with your woman. You know what? Because they didn't ask him on the cover. They definitely asked Rihanna. She put him on the cover because that's what she wanted, and she wanted to say, this is my family, and this is what I want. So as soon as you would have been like, I don't want to be on the cover, that would have caused the whole issue.
This is a hard convo to have because you really have to separate Rihanna from that. Because my first instinct is to go, I will be in Rihanna's fan. I will be... like, yeah, you right. I'm right. I'm coming, babe. Like, oh yeah, Rihanna though.
Hold on,
this is
like
Rihanna
Simba.
though.
It's Rihanna
like,
though.
I can't think. I'm thinking like any of my exes.
You
could
ain't
I do
doing
that?
that
I don't know.
From the chick who you know what I'm saying. The CNA is not having you sitting there. You're not doing it. You know? It's different. It's same thing like a regular nigga versus a nigga with all that bread. Y'all women gonna act completely different, bro. It's what
she
it
could
is.
have the city locked down, 5 popping nail shops on all sides of town. Everybody know her. She running it. She running the city. She got dough. She killing it. The BMW 3 Series. Is that good? I don't know money. If that's good, then that one. But like she could be that, right? I'm still not finna be like. I don't know. I don't think I could acquiesce like that. She could be everything she is. I might not have as much and all of that, but I don't know if I'm gonna just be willing to. I don't want to call it bowing down. I don't know if I'm gonna be willing to let her lead.
That's what it is. As a man, bro. As a man.
But if it was Rihanna, maybe because I'm looking at Rihanna like, damn, how do you like? You could probably put me on and connect me to some stuff.
As a man, and your natural instincts, forget all this sexism and I don't care. I don't care. Forget all of that. As a man, naturally, you want to lead your woman. You want to lead your kids. You want to lead your household. Naturally. It's in your DNA. That's naturally how you feel. You want to do that. But when you talking about someone like Rihanna,
yeah,
good luck, bro. Like, it's not gonna happen. Now, with the regular chick who might say, hey, we want to put you in the local newspaper and show you some support. And that's cool. And I can still lead her. I can still lead you with leadership. Even if you made more money, I feel like I can still lead you. Because it's still, at the end of the day, as a man, it's your job to die for your family. Somebody running your crib, you protect your family. You the one that's supposed to go die first. That's how it rock. So, like, I can still lead you.
Is that if part of the leadership? Because I might not be mad if I get to still lay in the bed and she gets up with the pistol.
You a whole ass.
What if something happened to her? Then I get the warning to get the fuck out of there. I am life preserving. I'm a survivor is what I am, okay?
You gonna get your ass fired from your...
This is why I don't have a family.
That's why you ain't got no family. It don't even matter.
Quis, when I heard that part of being a man is having to die for your family, I think I was like, I guess if I just don't have a family, then I won't have to die.
It's gotta be something. What is it all about to you, Craig? Like, what does life mean to Craig? What do you feel like this all matters for? What is life to Craig if you ain't willing to die for your family?
Bro,
what does it mean to you?
I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, so it's a whole deeper meaning to this stuff.
Get your deep YouTube. What is life to Craig?
What is life?
He don't want no kids. He don't want no wife. He don't want to die for no family. He don't, except his brother. What does life mean to you?
That's true. My life means my happiness until I have to ensure someone else's happiness. That's what my life is. I want to make sure I'm happy. I want to do the things I like to do, all of that. But all of that does get taken away when you have a family, when I have kids now to ensure their happiness, when I have a wife or a girl or, a significant other, I got to ensure their happiness because their happiness, my happiness encompasses their happiness. I can't be happy without them because the people around me as a provider, all of that have to be happy and good and that. Right now in my life, I get to be selfish and only worry about me. So it's about that for me, whatever I want to pursue, whatever I want to do, whatever I like to do. But of course, that's all going to change if I ever have a family or someone else's happiness to ensure.
Okay, by the numbers, as a black man, at this point in your life, you've already lived close to probably 70% of your life by the numbers.
Bruh.
And you, wait a minute. And you still, I'm just saying, you still think the purpose of your life is being selfish, with 70% of your life already lived.
Well, what am I doing it for besides that if it's not for me? I don't have anybody else to provide for.
Listen, so you know what I feel like life is about.
I mean, I want to make it big for my mom and all of that. I can provide for them and my brother.
This is all our lives mean. All of us. I feel like every human being on earth, all our lives equate to is one thing. How did you make people feel when you was here, and what did you leave behind? That's it. Because we all gonna go. Every last one of us. We all gonna get up out of here. So when you get up out of here, how did you make people feel, and what did you leave behind? What words you left, what thoughts you left, what feelings you left, when that person think of you, do it make them happy, do it make them sad, do it make them angry? That's really all life is about.
I could agree with that.
So it's like, it's not about being selfish. Because like your legacy, your name living on or dying is based off of what you did. The reason why Kobe, I feel like, and Kobe was one of my goals anyway, but I feel like once Kobe died, people who hated Kobe appreciated him because you know how Kobe made you feel. You know what he did. You know the work he put in. And now you appreciate that because that's what it's about. When you leave here, no matter what they said about you was living, how you make people feel and what you left behind. That's it. So like not having a wife to know how much you loved her, not leaving behind your seed, it's like, what is it about? All of that is a part of life.
Know how much I love them. My brother know how much I love him. And
hopefully your mom died before you, bro.
I deal with. Would you relax, bro?
No.
You has to be cool.
I'm gonna tell you
with
why.
These verbal affirmations.
I'm gonna tell you why. It's not affirmation. It's not. I'm a parent.
But you're not wrong in that,
what will hurt your mother more than you ever would know is burying her child.
You're right.
So hopefully by the natural cause of life, hopefully she never has to deal with that.
But we don't have to talk about this.
I'm just saying. We grown.
You are
shit.
not
This
wrong
man
in nothing
stuff.
you're
This
saying,
man
though.
stuff,
You're not
bro.
wrong.
We ain't talking to
You're not
people
wrong.
who 18 don't even listen to us. This is grown man conversation. Hopefully,
I don't like
none of us get buried by our parents. I would never ever want to bury one of my kids ever. That thought just I never.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a way to life. You ain't leaving that behind because hopefully you're here when she's gone. Hopefully. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully she lives till she 90. But hopefully, you know what I'm saying?
Which means I'm going to be here till 120. So just let me live to my 120.
You going to be 120 if she 90?
No. If she make it to 90, then I'm going to make it to 30 years
Oh, no. You're
going
to be dead waiting for them because you ain't got no kids. Kids was going to take care of you or put you in the nursing home. You ain't going to be working.
Exactly. That ain't taking care of me.
Nigga, you going to be out here homeless. You gonna
and
be
daughters take care of you.
You ain't got none of them either.
Yeah, nah. I don't want no daughters though. Either.
You ain't even got no boys that's gonna get you some good granddaughters. Like you out of here, bro. Like you. I mean, what's the not granddaughters, but
yeah, it'll be granddaughters.
If they have granddaughters. Yeah. No, not your granddaughter. Talking about when they get married. What is that shit? I forget.
What?
Like your daughter-in-law. You ain't gonna have like a good step granddaughter-in-law.
Never gonna rely on the daughter-in-law. She got her own
she
dad
married.
to take care of.
She married. Fuck him. She married to your son, so she gonna or
she
your grandson. You
she
gotta
care about me. She gonna barely even talk to me.
See,
I don't know nobody who got like a close relationship with.
You ain't got nobody lay your name out. Well, you got a common name, so I guess it won't even matter.
Nah, it wouldn't.
Smith, yeah, that's part of that bloodline.
I ain't never get married anyway, though. That's part of anybody who want to connect with me ain't gonna also never going to get married. So. That's gonna be our marriage.
I'm trying to leave stuff behind, man. I'm trying
but I do agree with that though. Letting people know how you feel. I guess that's why music and comedy and stuff. People think good things when they think of me. I like that. And but then leaving behind, I left music. I left jokes. I got a bunch of stuff that I left behind.
I mean, that's to the people who know you for that. But I'm talking even in your regular day-to-day life, people you come in contact with. Like I feel like if I was to die. If I live today, nobody gives a damn. But if I was to die tomorrow, right? I feel like most people who interacted with me would be like, that was a good nigga. Like, he was a cool dude. Quis was this or that. Even the chicks who I might not even talk to more because I hate them hoes. They might still be like, he was good to me or he was at least honest with me or whatever. I feel like I left good energy in the world behind, even with everybody who I came in contact with.
Yeah,
the people I love, they'll love me, but just because they love me.
You ever think about the people that's gonna show up to your funeral and the arguments that may ensue?
Yeah, because I'm gonna put this on the podcast. Because people think
sometimes I have that thought.
Hey, look, this is a real conversation. I'm sharing this with the people, right? My closest friends know this. They know this, right? And I always say this. I'm scared to kind of do it because I don't want to jinx myself. One day, and I said once I get 40. Every month, I'm going to start recording a video. I'm dead ass, right? And I'm going to tell y'all who on this video, if they at my funeral, get them the fuck out because I don't fuck with them like that.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay, now, I want this to be played at my funeral.
Okay.
And I want my closest friends, because my closest friends know people who I don't fuck with. People start getting fake when you die. They come here trying to cry and shit. Oh, I want to show respect. Don't show me respect. I don't fuck with you and you ain't fuck with me. Don't bring your fake ass around here.
So you're going to play that at the funeral?
At the funeral, and then they escort their ass out. In my dying moments, I'm still King Petty. Stop playing with me.
I do
Petty
like that. That would be hilarious.
That's wouldn't that be such a Quis funeral though?
It would be. What's gonna suck is that when he doing his videos and then I'm in there and he be like, and you Craig, what?
Get that nigga the fuck out of here.
I'll be laughing at everybody else. What? Oh man. Nah, that's wild, man. I don't like to think about my funeral and nothing like that, but I definitely had that thought of it. Like, man, a lot of people gonna want to come.
I don't think people gonna. I don't think if it was like the people who I feel like. I guess the thing with me, I feel like most cases, if you was, it's anybody, it's general. If you was to die, the average person, your death affects about 5 people outside of whatever kid you have.
What?
That's what I feel. No, I mean really affect somebody where they really kind of fucked up by it. 5 people, bro. Outside of kids and close siblings.
Let's see if I can get to. And we not counting family?
Not counting the close siblings, like a sister, brother, mother. If you close to an aunt, cousin, we're not gonna count them because that's family.
Taking out everything.
Outside of that, man, 5 people that your death they'll really be affected. 5
really
people.
would fuck with that will really be affected?
5 people.
And we not saying just regular hurt. We talking about really.
I'm talking about fucked up. Like they might need counseling. Like they fucked up. Like 5 people. This how I generally feel.
Damn,
people be saying so
probably,
like
if you eliminate all of them people, because we ain't counting. No,
not
family,
your brother, not
your
aunt, your cousin. That's family. That's different.
You're right. I probably
5
can
people.
only probably think about 3. Maybe 3 or 4 that I can bet would be
fucked up,
pressed.
Like damn, like, and one of them people might even be somebody who you don't even talk to no more, who just kind of deal with life like whatever, like Craig, whatever, blah blah blah. But then let somebody hit them up and be like, "Hey, Craig, yeah."
Don't say it.
No, I'm just saying. But I'm from Saginaw, bro. I've had these kind of calls. You know what I'm saying? But then, like, when you get that call, that person who might be trying to be petty and hold all this fake anger, it's really fake anger because you're not really mad at me. You just think like I can fix it whenever I feel like it. People be disrespecting time. They really think they got time for everything, and you don't have time. You know what I'm saying? You never know when something gonna happen. If you know you was wrong, just apologize. Yeah, if they fucked up, tell them why they fucked up, so maybe they can apologize. You ain't got time. Time is what we don't have.
Yeah.
So it's like
you definitely don't.
That's what it be coming down to. You know what I'm saying? It's like at the end of the day, you gotta express yourself and get that stuff out because that boy.
Yeah.
You think you got that time or you don't, boy. That's
what is the meaning of life?
What is the meaning of life, bro?
This guy, man. I hate them combos. It's so scary.
They're not scary.
I don't like talking about it, bro.
Hey, life is, we all got to talk about life. We can't just talk about all the good stuff in life because at the end of the day, life is always going to be over, bro. So what do you do when you hear it?
What's the other thing you got, man? Let's stop talking about life being over, man. All right?
Your life ain't gonna affect nobody but you and your 3 people.
In the grand scheme of things,
whatever matter. So I got something better for you. Let's have a little more fun with it, since that's what you like to do. You like to have fun. You don't want to get serious and you don't want to get deep. So let's talk about somebody who don't mind getting serious, don't mind getting deep. Charleston White.
Oh man,
this week
he's been wild.
Charleston White
He's been doing so much. So,
exposed all the informants in America and was talking about how many of these dudes, not just telling, they work for the people. And he was showing how much money in each state you can gross by average by being an informant. In the state we live in, Craig, the average is $80,000 a year to tell on niggas.
It's not
Dude. Do you think you could be an informant?
It's not even a lot of money, really. 80,000.
That's not counting whatever you make on the low while you informant it on.
Oh, like while I'm at my
job.
You know,
you still do. You ain't at your job. You an informant. You out here in these streets,
exactly.
Nigga. So you probably still making moves, making jokes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so I'm
elbows.
supposed to
you
be
still doing your thing.
So I'm a street nigga and a snitch.
You an informant? Yeah, duh.
Oh, I gotta be both. Oh, I could never be both.
That's what most informants doing. They gotta be involved, nigga. That's how they informant.
I thought you just like catch a fiend or something, or a nigga walk into the station and like I don't feel like doing
that nigga $20 to keep that shit pushing him.
I want to do y'all little test and y'all little cop thing or whatever. Look, I tell y'all some stuff. I live in the neighborhood. I thought you could just do that.
Nah. You informants, nigga. They in it. Like they in it.
That would have been
what's
my
going
play.
on.
Cause I would have definitely been like, I'm gonna just let me
niggas jaywalking
I'll snitch for y'all. I'm all types of crimes. Do y'all know that fence that she got on her property is 3 inches too high before the city ordinance? Y'all need to get up on that. That is bringing my property value.
Everybody gonna know you a snitch soon as you say ordinance. No niggas in the hood ain't never said that word ever. What that nigga say? What the fuck is an ordinance, nigga? It ain't Christmas, man. Get that nigga out of here, nigga. The police, bro.
I be telling those silly shit. You know them plates right there. Them plates expired. She been parked on that. Y'all should get parking on this public street. Them plates expired. Y'all should get on her. Get my 80,000. Giving y'all good crimes over here.
That's 40.
Ray Ray down there. Hold on, Ray Ray. Hold on, nothing about him.
At a regular job, that's $40 an hour.
Yeah,
gotta get it, huh?
I'm just saying.
What's that about? No, that's not 40. I gotta snitch? 80,000? Snitching
on, because crimes is crimes, right? So if I'm snitching on whatever crimes, if I'm snitching on a bunch of traffic violations, if I get a little speedometer, hey, that dude right there, that was speeding right there. Y'all can go, I got it on camera. I do that, but I'm not snitching on nobody that can kill me. No.
Anybody can kill you.
You think somebody gonna kill me for snitching on their speeding ticket?
Nigga, motherfucker got shot over cold French fries.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Right. This world is crazy, nigga. What you talking about, bro?
And I've definitely allegedly in my head thought about wanting to shoot a motherfucking person who was giving me a ticket or fucking with my car on some shit that I know I did wrong, like park in the wrong spot. Like, I definitely wanted to harm that man.
Ain't nothing more ignorant than knowing you in the wrong and you still want to harm the motherfucking person.
Yeah.
Because you ain't gotta like, I know I'm in the wrong, but it's still like, man, I slapped the shit out of you.
Yeah. Because I'm mad now. So, yeah, you right. You right. But still.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I couldn't, I couldn't do it on, like, niggas I be around. How am I snitch on the people I buy weed from? I can't do that. Right? And then I ain't going to be able to buy no weed. Conveniently. Right by my house. Like, now I gotta travel to go buy weed.
But are you a snitch? Are you a snitch if you being paid for it? Is that snitching or is that you doing your job?
Nah, you still snitching.
But you were paid informant.
Yeah, cops are snitches. They pay snitches. That's why nobody like them.
I don't like niggas who tell, bro. It ain't even got to do no street shit. Like, I just don't like niggas who tell.
I don't like a nigga who tell at the job.
Straight up, I hate that shit.
A nigga that's just ready to snitch on something, they'll be like,
I don't like, you know how like sometimes you got the homies, y'all shoot around shooting the shit about certain shit, and then like it be other motherfuckers around and they bringing that conversation up. You like, yo, nigga, why the fuck are you talking about? Like, we can talk about a whole bunch of shit. Like, why you bringing that up, nigga? Like, I don't even like that shit. Like, shut the fuck up, nigga. That was our conversation. Like, why you telling everybody about that?
Oh, yeah.
I just don't like niggas telling. Like, shut up.
Nah, I
don't like work tellers. I don't even like going to the bank because the motherfuckers call tellers, nigga. I just don't like I be going right bullshit, nigga. I be doing my shit through the little machine. You can do your deposits. You can do your withdrawals. Like, I don't like tellers, nigga. I just don't like them motherfuckers. I used to follow a nigga on fucking YouTube, and the nigga had Teller in it. I seen his name was like Truth Teller. I was like, oh, I can't even listen to this nigga shit no more.
This nigga didn't watch Top Gun because Miles Teller was in it. I don't like Miles Teller.
Nigga,
I didn't watch Player One. Fuck that movie.
I dumped my ex before because she was a bank teller. You know her. I don't fucking do that shit because I just don't like tellers. Her nickname was Tad Taylor.
This
shit to go.
Nigga silly, man. This nigga silly. Let's
I'm
go,
only
man.
He laughing because he shit. I'm telling y'all, I don't like tellers.
This nigga, man. What else you got before I get into this?
Speaking of tellers. If you caught your chick cheating in the DM,
yeah,
would you tell her and expose her? That nigga. Would you expose her and tell everybody that, hey, this bitch is a cheater, or would you hold it down and just kind of like make your move on the low?
I take all my L's in private, bro. I smoke my blunts by myself, so I take my L's by myself. All the time, man. I'm telling you. I'm not
double entendre to take my L's by myself.
For real, man. I'm not finna
went over your head.
Not finna be publishing my insecurities on the internet. And basically you saying, I think this nigga fuck my bitch. I'm worried. Definitely. I'm scared. Hey y'all, alarm. This dude might fuck my girl. I don't even care though. If y'all see them pop up, I don't care. That's why I'm letting y'all know, because I don't even care if they fuck. You care. You hurt.
Definitely hurt.
No, man. No. Keep that to yourself. Let her do what she gonna do, and because you not gonna stop her. You not gonna stop her. If she wanna be that, if she wanna move that way, she's gonna figure out a way to move that way. And the more you try to prevent it, the more it's gonna hurt when you find out that's how she moved. Mm-hmm. Let her be her, man, in all circumstances. Let your woman be who she is all the time.
I totally agree, Craig. I am going to, in public, my don't give a fuck meter is going to be broken in public. I'm not going to care. I'm not going to talk about it, none of that. But like my closest of the closest bros, they going to hear me going off because I'm going to have to express that anger to somebody. But it won't be you.
I'm going to do that to my side chick. That's what getting them. I'm telling my niggas.
One chick who, it's this chick I be seeing around who I got like some past beef with, right? I don't even acknowledge her existence, right? And it was one time I saw her out and she tried to hit me with the white person smile. I already hate the white person. Don't give me the white person smile.
The tuck lip smile.
Don't give me that tough lip shit. I don't like that, right? She hit me with the white person smile. So like
I just like, I looked at her, she did it, and I off looked her like boom, like, you know what I'm saying? I should have been an actor, bro. I had the straight face off look, A1. And I can see out the corner of my eye, her facial expression was like, it was so hurtful, like, damn, nigga, like, really? Yeah, really. That's what we own. We out here, we enemies. That's how I rock, cuz. So it's like, I'm still gonna lie.
Once it's up,
it's up and it's stuck. We're not making it better. That's just how I move. Straight up.
Oh man, yeah, nah. I gotta hold that down, man. I'm not letting everybody know what's going on in the household. Letting everybody know what I'm worried about, what my insecurities about, and it's not the first time that he done it. So we know that it's a problem, and we know, like I said, that's how she moved. She constantly getting caught with rappers that's popping more than you. Which, let me shut up, man.
I mean, but you know your woman though. I feel like you know your woman. So like you know. If you, let's keep it a buck. You pillow talk. If a chick your woman, you pillow talk. You tell her stuff, she tell you stuff. You hear about her history, she hear about your history. She know if you a nigga who done ran through these bras. You know if she a chick who done ran through these niggas. Mm-hmm. Like if she a real one, some chicks gonna lie about that. But like you know what your chick is, she know what you is. Mm-hmm. So certain things shouldn't shock you. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna be hurt. I'm gonna be upset. But I'm not going to express it because at the end of the day, I know what you capable of because you probably done told me about some of your fuck shit in the past anyway.
Yeah.
Vice versa.
Could be a case of this. I made you hot, and now you might be a little bit more popping than me. Because now it's kind of in that middle where it's flipping. Sometimes I hear Krishan Rock more or before I hear Blueface. And now it's in the middle where they got the show, so it's like them together.
She's a bigger celebrity than him.
Yeah, I was finna say she's might be sensing it's about to be just Krishan Rock.
He's Ike Turner now.
Yeah,
she's a bigger celebrity than him because she has more to support.
Part of that insecurity is coming too because now
absolutely.
You picture with a Rick Ross, picture with a little baby. Now she's
more popping than him.
That's a difficult one.
It ain't difficult. Dude, what Blueface ain't nothing, bro. Like nobody's listening to his music.
But he was. It's difficult when you brought her and then she.
That's the thing.
Excels before you.
She excelling because of you. But not because your celebrity. She excelling because number one, people felt sorry for her watching how you treat her. First and foremost, the sympathy vote is always going to be a nice vote. You know
not
what I'm
taking
saying?
away from her also hitting him first and fighting, but we talking about the ladies and the women and all
we
that
talking
stuff.
about from the jump. Yeah. Even the whole thing with Whack 100 kicking her out and she was leaving no buck. She had the sympathy.
Hey, that's the one that got me put on. That was the reality part. The Whack with the YouTube, the Instagram. That was the one that made me be like, oh. This Krishan Rock, this they relation. That was my introduction because I'm old. I don't know nothing about that damn world.
I don't even watch all that reality stuff.
I was on my Whack 100 listening / hating campaign on Clubhouse every day, and this was a part of that saga. And I was like, oh, and then I found out that you fight the mama while he there. Come on now, I'm watching this. If you don't, I'm watching this. Bobby and Whitney back again. That's all it is.
That's what I'm saying. It's just another toxic relationship. Whether you talking about Bobby and Whitney, you know what I'm saying. We done seen this before, man. This ain't new. Ike and Tina, we done seen this stuff before. Yeah. And it's like in this situation, you gonna, especially in this day and age, you gonna support the woman. Even me, I really feel bad for her, but at the same time, it's like. She ain't trying to help herself yet. Like she don't really want the help yet. So I told you 30 episodes ago. Yeah. Eventually come out, they abusive. He abusive to that girl. I seen it. I got too many homegirls where I know how that stuff look. But at the same time, he know what he got to do to keep her in place. So I say, niggas who be putting their hands on women, y'all bitch ass niggas because Krishan Rock can't hurt him.
I still feel like I do feel like they put their hands on each other though. And I did see her
to the curb.
I did see her deadlift 350 easier than he deadlifted 350.
She was an athlete.
She might got a little power in them hooks.
But that's what I'm saying. You know why she's swinging off on him like that? Because that's a part of their relationship. That's what I'm saying. It ain't like
they definitely set a precedent where that's okay.
You study doing it. Like eventually you just feel like we gonna fight. Y'all didn't just even have arguments no more.
First time a girl swing on me, like I said it earlier. First time a girl swing on me, oh, I'm out. because you're gonna keep doing it. You think I'm finna rely on you not doing this again or this not being you? You think I'll think that I'm that special? I'm the first nigga you got mad enough to swing on? No. You definitely love somebody as much as you loved me, and you hit that nigga too. No, you won't be hitting me.
I might eat one or two different situations, but when you get to that third one, I'm gonna let you know right there and there, like, hey, look, that's the last time I'm gonna let you put your hands on me. I took a couple.
I can't be living by what I don't, even though I did not. But you know what? When I got hit, it was my fault. So I couldn't be mad at her for hitting me because she did catch me messaging somebody on Facebook. So I didn't fuck or nothing, but she caught me messaging somebody, which is almost just as bad, right? Because now it's like you would have or you wouldn't have, and I would never know if you would have or wouldn't have. So I get all of that dynamic.
I get it. You're right. You know what I'm saying?
So when she hit me, I didn't even put it in the mind state of she a violent person. I caused this. Now, if I don't take the trash out or did the dog, whatever, you tired of me leaving my shoe, something like that, and you putting hands on me, or even serious, a girl flirting with me and I didn't diffuse the flirting like you wanted me to, and now you put your hand, that's a little bit different. I'm out on that, you know? Man, but if I cause it, if I do something and I know I'm wrong, I'm probably you can get one off.
Even if I do so wrong, I might give you a situation or two to get one off, right? But all it's gonna take is that one time you get one off, and my natural reflex to it just knock you to clean the fuck out. And once I knock you out, now I'm always an abusive nigga. Bro, I got reflexes. Yeah. As a nigga, it's certain reflexes. Like if a nigga do something to me, I'ma naturally have a reflex. I ain't gonna think this my girl. That's what I'm saying. You gotta be careful when you put your hands on a man, because all it takes is that one time for that nigga natural reflex to slap the shit out of you. You see the slap contest on TV?
I do.
Nigga, a slap will knock you clean the fuck out. Like, keep your hands to yourself.
But a slap can only knock me out if she's strong and if she do it while I'm talking.
Nigga, you bench at 350, she can knock your ass out with a slap. Fuck that.
Could you have my phone right there?
Let's get to get to our favorite closer. But I'm almost joking podcast.
Yeah, because I don't want to sit here and talk about how I would beat up a woman. Nah, see, what you don't understand is how quick I will fuck her up if she would.
Now that's gonna get you canceled. You worry about saying shit that gets you canceled. Oh, yeah, good segue out of that one.
Oh shit. Oh man, hey, look, at this point you clip it and you
got
take
a situation. Stop sweating, darling. Yeah. Just cool down.
If you don't turn that shit off before you get us a copyright.
I don't know what that was or how to turn it off. I don't know where it came from, but it's gone now.
Talk over it. Hey, don't worry about that tube.
It's gone now.
Spotify, we good. Apple Music, we ain't showing no promos to that.
Oh, I know what that was. I know exactly what that was. I pulled up TikTok, and that shit just so invasive. Not only do it stop everything that you're doing, it fucking take over. The music just start playing and all of that stuff. You don't even want to watch that stuff. Cause then, anyways, man, let me find what I'm looking for on here. That almost threw me off because I'm like, what the fuck was that? You got to say something, man, while I'm searching.
Shit, I was searching for some shit, too. I was letting you do your thing. You the comedian. You supposed to be able to kill the time good. Do your kill time thing.
Here she go right here, too. Let me see what this one is, because this is like... Yeah. I know what that one was.
Where we at on time?
We seen that one. We got time left. All right, here we go. Something about house arrest. I don't think we did this before.
Let's test your morality. You are in the car with your sibling who is currently driving. You both are heading home from a late night party when a police officer pulls you guys over. Your sibling starts to panic and tells you that there's a small amount of illegal drugs in the car. They tell you that the police officer is most likely going to search the car due to the strong odor from the drug. Your sibling tells you that if they confess to the officer that the drug is theirs, it will be their third strike, sending them to prison for 5 years. But if you take the blame, it'll be your first offense, giving you probation on house arrest for 1 year. The officer walks up to the car and can immediately smell the scent of the drug. The officer tells both of you to get out the car so they can search it. During the search, the officer finds the illegal drug. The cop turns to both of you and asks who the drug belongs to. Do you tell the officer the truth, getting your sibling arrested, charged, and sentenced to jail for 5 years? Or do you take the blame, telling the officer it belongs to you and spending 1 year in house arrest?
Oh, this is easy.
Easy. I've done this before minus the house arrest. Me and my brother. I'll let you go.
Hey, this is easy. If this is a couple of my siblings, fuck them. They going to jail. Niggas can go, man. I'm fucking get out of my car. How you even get in here, nigga? Like y'all getting locked up, nigga. But
you won't do a year of house arrest, bro.
Nigga, they can go to jail, bro. But like,
oh man,
a couple of my other siblings, I'm not even thinking twice about it. Like I'm just say it's mine. Like I'm doing a house arrest. Like I got a couple siblings I do love, but my dad got a lot of kids.
I like how he never say which one. So if
because I don't be wanting to.
What's crazy?
Oh no, the ones who they know who I'm talking to. They ain't like nah.
And I bet the ones that he would do it for are the only ones that's listening, because the ones he don't fuck with,
they probably ain't listening. They probably ain't listening either, but they would know I'm talking about them. But the other ones definitely know I'm like, I don't call this brother. Hey, don't call me.
When this blow up, they gonna be hitting him up like, man, I watched all of it, man. I can't believe it.
This hey bro, hey look, this on some other shit. Real talk. I asked somebody one time, be like, yeah, I be listening to y'all podcast, and I done said stuff about them on the podcast that I know you a lie, because you would have definitely been like, hey, what you mean? Was you talking about? Like, I know you ain't know you didn't. Be lying.
That is funny, because he was like, oh, I listen to you. Do you? Because I've said some disparaging things about your character.
and you know I would be talking about you. You know how you tell a story, and you ain't say no names, so nobody exactly. Yep. The person who in the story, they know the story about them. Like, stop playing. You don't be listening.
Oh man, before we get out of here, y'all know how I'm feeling about this one. I'm riding for my brother and with my brother all day. We've done this before. It's been times when we'll be driving and we'll get pulled over and we'll have weed on us, traveling from Chicago to Matt, whatever, driving around when we was together all the time, only had one cop back in the day. And we would take turns. Damn, all this weed in the car, you gonna say it's yours. Last time you said it was yours, all right, I got it this time. I remember I got pulled over in Middleton, it was my turn, and I had a weed shirt on me that was like, it had like a weed leaf, smoking weed with the LRG logo and smoke. And it was weed.
I got this one, bro.
His weed was on the driver's side. I'm in the passenger side. The cops pull us over. She asking me like, "Who weed is that?" I'm like, "It's mine." She was like, "Yeah, but it's mine. All of it's mine. All the weed in this car that we was smoking, it's mine." And then they took me to jail in Middleton, and that was the only time I got booked and took to jail. One time I did that in Chicago because of these glasses, got me out of it. Had some weed on me. We just picked up 5 bags of weed and shit. I had them on me, and the cops pulled us over. They was just looking for guns or whatever. They found, dude pulled the bags of weed out of my pocket, because it was 4 cops. They checked us all, right? And I had the one cop on me, one dude with the glasses. Pulled the weed out of my pocket and was like, put it back in there, and then they was just making jokes about how I'm a nerd. Just, what I got this guy doing? Doing your homework? You're picking him up from the library? Da-da-da. And I was like, yeah, nigga, whatever. Your cop friend just put the weed back in my pocket and let us go.
I'm going to say something that I know some of our listeners are thinking, because I talk to some of y'all every week. They're going to be like, Craig just gained +5 hood nigga points. He held his brother down, took the charge, and got out of a weed charge so he act like a nerd. You got some hood credit right there, Craig.
Hey, there's my two toughest things I ever did. Don't let nothing fool you. I am a nerd, all right? Look, this has been a great episode, dope episode. Appreciate y'all listening, man. I have been one half of the Disrespective Collective, Craig Smith, a.k.a. Sensei Life, here with...
It's your boy, Quis, a.k.a. Dash. We'll get at y'all next week for episode 60. Shout out to my boy, Corey, Radio 22, Everything 22, and my boy, Tyler, behind the scenes for keeping us right, having us sounding crispy, and we'll get at y'all next week. We out. Oh, make sure you check out the grading scale and hit the like button, all the other good stuff, too. We out. Dizzle.